Good morning, school. I hope this finds you all well. Well, we made it. We've got to the end of the academic year, and quite a year it's been. What we're going to do in assembly today is we're going to have a bit of a reflect, a bit of a retrospective over some of the things that have happened. So we've got a few video clips. I'm going to start by passing over to Mr Walmsley, who clearly got some video editing software for his birthday. Okay, over to sport.
Hi everybody, it's the final day of term, final day of the school year, which means it is results day for our virtual sports event that we've been running over the past 4 weeks. I'm not going to do a long speech, I'm sure you're fed up with them by now from me. All I'm going to do is thank everybody who's took part. That includes students, parents and the staff. It's been absolutely fantastic to see the videos that have been submitted. I hope you've all enjoyed it. It's been fantastic to watch the videos as they've been coming in thick and fast. Well done to the winners. I'm not going to announce it. I'm going to leave it to the rest of this video to make the announcement. Have a fantastic summer. Keep fit, keep active, and we'll see you as soon as we can in September, ready to hit the ground running with the new season ahead. Take care, everybody.
Now, it's not just the PE department that have been busy. There's been an awful lot going on in art and design. So we're going to have a review here of some of the many things that have been going on in art over the last 12 months. It's also been a very, very busy time in the design department. Miss Burke has asked me just to mention some competitions and some winners. Lara in Year 8 has won a national design competition for the London fashion brand Elusive, so very well done to her. Similarly, there's been design challenges going on in Year 9 and Year 10. The Year 9 Formula 1 challenge, the hand-drawn aspect of that was won by Zara in 9R, so well done Zara. And the Year 10 design challenge was won by Yusuf, so well done to everyone who took part and everyone who's been involved. I'm now going to pass over to the headmaster and Mr McKeown to give you their final thoughts and to close the assembly. Before I do so, I just want to wish you all a lovely summer. I hope you stay safe, and I'll see you all soon. Okay, bye-bye.
Good morning, school. And well done for making it to the end of the academic year, which has certainly been a different experience for all of us. Now is the time for the summer to have a proper break and come away from screens. But before we do that, obviously this week you will have received in Year 7 to 9 your written progress report for the year, as well as progress grades, and Year 10 and Year 12 also progress grades for this last term. It's important that we spend a bit of time and we reflect on the messages that have been given to us there from our staff, our teachers, and also those progress grades as we go into the summer break. To Year 10 and Year 12, you will obviously be Year 11 and Year 13 in September. And as you know, we have planned to run internal examinations in September for you. You will have received your revision guides for the summer this particular week, and we do hope you utilise that over the summer, bit by bit, a small chunk at a time, in terms of being prepared for September. To our Year 11 and Year 13, we will be in contact with you in due course with regards to the arrangements for the A-level and GCSE results days, obviously, that take place in August. I hope you all have a very restful summer and look forward to seeing you in September. Thank you.
So we're finally here, the end of an extraordinary term in an incredible year. The Pulitzer Prize-winning journalist George F. Will once commented that the future has a way of arriving unannounced, and I've never seen a time where world-changing and life-changing events have come to pass so rapidly and with such extraordinary impact. We faced COVID-19, the Black Lives Matter movement coming to the forefront and challenging thoughts and actions in so many ways, the impeachment of the US president, protests in Hong Kong, SpaceX launching astronauts to the International Space Station, and countless other transformational changes and challenges to the way things have always been. It would be understandable if you're worn out or concerned or uncertain about the future. It's a year in which we've learnt more than we expected, perhaps more than we wanted to, but also one in which we can see that the future is there to be shaped by every one of us as individuals and as citizens of the world. We say goodbye to a number of members of the school staff, to Mrs Ward, who joined Queen Mary's in 1992 and has remained a stalwart of the history department across KQMS and AKS ever since, to Mr Richardson in mathematics, who assures us that he really has retired this time, to Mrs Westcott, whose inspirational approach to languages has benefited students in the prep and senior school, to Mr Lucian, who will be taking up a teaching post in London, to Mr Matthews, who's hanging up his sporting studs to meet a long-standing ambition to join the police force, and to Colin Rose, our estates manager, a man who knows more about the hidden workings of the school buildings than anyone else on earth. He'll be retiring after a quarter of a century at the school. As we move into the new school year, we'll have a new student leadership team in place. Our heads of school will be Jay Ditchfield and Millie Duncan. The deputy heads of school will be Jack Hayden and Olivia Matchiter. And our senior prefects will be Aid Coyne, Oliver Knowles and Dulcie Torrens. In their application videos and their interviews, they all presented their own individual clear and passionate visions for the school and the things that are important to them. They are eager to represent every individual in the school community, from the very youngest right through to the sixth form, and we're all very much looking forward to working with them next year. I'd also like to thank our outgoing head girl and head boy, Sally and Ben, and their teams for their leadership and service over the past year. We say goodbye to our Year 13 students, the first generation of senior school students to have only been in AKS. They have been a fantastic year group, unfailingly positive and upbeat, and whilst the final crescendo of the exams and the Leavers events were not possible this term, we look forward to welcoming them back to celebrate their time and achievements in school later in this year. Watch this space. Our Year 11 students also had their exams disrupted, but it's not farewell for them, and we eagerly await their return in September, ready to join the top of the school for their final push through to their A-levels, BTECs, and thence to university and beyond. They too have shown real character as they kept going with their studies and the pre-A-level courses, and I'd like to share my congratulations to them for their fortitude in the face of change. We don't know everything about how next year will work, but we've already been planning and looking carefully at how we can get things back to as normal as possible come September. Whether we're here together or if we end up gathering remotely, we will be ready. As Martin Luther King said, the time is always right to do what is right. No one will ever be in doubt of the importance of seizing the day and taking every opportunity. You make your own good fortune, and we have a responsibility to be the change in the world that we seek. It has been a long and tiring year, and I'm as ready for the break as anyone. But when it comes, I will reflect on my first year at AKS with incredible pride in all of you, for all that you've done, for all that you bring, and for the hopes and ambitions for the future that you bring to fruition every day. You have been amazing. Thank you, well done, have a brilliant break, and I look forward to seeing all of you in September.